Hey yo bitches, welcome back to my channel. It has been a teeny tiny bit. I moved into a different apartment and now I'm living in a house and everything is crazy. I've got Vampire Night posters in the back. It's a mess and it's honestly insane. But I am gonna do a gameplay that I hope will work out. I hope I can edit it and upload it and it will be beautiful and yada yada yada, and that the echo in this room is not too bad. And I hope that the exposure is not too bad either, because let's just say I cannot figure out this lighting situation. That's my cat's butt. Whenever I have the lights above me on, there's like a wave pattern that happens in the webcam and I can't not get it to stop in my cat. I'm keeping that in the video, fuck you. Anyway, today we are playing Sakura Beach because it is the summertime and we want to play a summery game, and I'm obsessed with anime and not hentai, anime girls and chicks right now. So yeah, we're gonna play some of that and we're gonna have some fun with it. So sit back, enjoy, and let's get started with this first gameplay. Why am I wearing a robe? Don't ask. I'm cold. I just answered it. I'm feeling this music already. Let's just say, if it's not loud enough, oh well, but it's louder in my ears than it is in yours. So let's play some Sakura Beach. I have no idea what's happening. I have no idea what's coming. And my cats are gonna eagerly paw at that window the entire time. That's all I know. And I'm not gonna let them in, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. All right, let's play this bitch. All right. Here I am again, drifting through the stars. Nebulas, galaxies, and black holes rushing past me in a blur. This is where I spent most of my time, with my mind wandering through space. It's here that I try to understand what I could never hope to understand. A universe that is so vast that it is beyond human comprehension. It cannot be measured by any means we have now. Just seeing the sun and the moon cycle around our planet is enough to leave me in awe. They both cycle around the Earth according to invisible forces which are immeasurably powerful. That is the miracle of existence. Everything we see is made from a random sequence of events which have been flowing into each other. I'm doing an astronomy class right now. I do not need to hear this bullshit. It has been this way ever since the beginning of time. Why is my phone giving me notifications? I thought I turned your bitch ass off. Okay, there we go. But for now, that random sequence of disasters is leading me into disaster. Stop daydreaming, idiot. I better prepare myself for another scolding. Ayumi. Why do you keep doing this? Even now you're doing it. We still have so many bags to move up to this hotel room. You honestly don't expect me to do this by myself, do you? Oh my god, her coochie is right out. It's like right out. I hope this is okay. She's right out there. Ayumi has always been so bossy. She's far too proud for her own good. Does she actually like me as a person or not? I don't get it. Saiji, is that me? Sorry, I'll go do that right away. You better. You've only been standing there for a few minutes with your head in the clouds. My head goes a bit further than the clouds, Ayumi. Of course, how could I forget about space? Whatever, just hurry up. What voice do I do for this bitch? Blind man. Come on, Ayumi, stop bullying him. He's such a good boy after all. Don't you think he deserves a thank you for getting all of your bags up here? Of course, it's an admirable effort, I give him that. But I'm not bullying him, he's standing there like a statue and he should be moving. You know he likes daydreaming. It's not daydreaming, I'm pondering about the mysteries of the universe. You're so adorable when you talk about it like that, Seiju. I swear you're always protesting the same way you always do. Some part of me dies a little bit every time she calls me adorable. It's more like I'm a fluffy little dog than a person to her. He's not adorable, he looks like an idiot. Come on, Ayumi. You know that you like it when he does that. I most certainly do not, thank you. Then why did you wait for a minute or two before calling him out on it? No reason. I just wanted to see if he's learned to not do that by now. I'm sure that's the reason, Ayumi, I'm sure. So have you gotten all your bags yet, Seiji? Not yet. I'll go do that now. Thank you. I know it's a big favor to ask for. Don't worry about it. I'm not drunk, I swear. You're always so nice, Seiji. I promise I'll make it up to you during this trip. Please, please, I already told you not to worry about it. It's not such a big deal. That makes her pout. Come on, you don't want to do something fun with me? How about ice cream like we used to do? It'll be my treat. Don't forget that I have somewhere I want to go to, Seiji. You're not going to get out of it so easily. Alright, Ayumi. I'm sure I'll have time to go with both of you. They're always pulling me to go somewhere. Ayumi mostly uses me as a pack horse to carry things. As for Momoko, she always drags me to do embarrassing things with her. Not in that sense, though. Whenever she wants to buy new lingerie, I'm the first person she drags along. What is your relationship with these girls? What is your relationship with these people? What is going on? I have no idea why. It's almost like she has no sense of shame. Okay, don't call her a slut. The looks I get every time it happens makes me die a little bit inside. Let's not rush off to do anything just yet. I know we have to settle in and everything first. By the way, Seiji, I know you're gonna love my swimsuit. I have a bad feeling about this. I just know she's gonna be showing off as much skin as possible. What about you, Ayumi? How do you think you did with your swimsuit? What do you mean? Come on, we spent... Quiet. She doesn't want to admit that she fucking gave a shit about her swimsuit. She doesn't want to admit... And her pussy's out too! There's no need to talk about that. Is there something I should know? No, of course not. My swimsuit will be very dignified, something to be proud of, even though my pussy's out right now. That's not what I remember seeing, ho! Fucking shit. She's calling her a hoe. Ayumi moves faster than a flash of lightning, preventing Momoko from speaking. Don't go there, okay? I have a reputation to upload. Did she mean to say uphold? Like U-P-H-O-L-D? And instead she said upload? Like the internet? The fuck? Anyway, I really need to grab those bags now. You two just do whatever you do. Make sure I can forget the fucking words. Make sure to grab my clothing bags first. Mine too. How am I supposed to tell which bag is which? Oh, well, maybe if I just grab all of them at once, that might work. It takes me about a half hour to get all of the bags to our room. I'm not exactly unfit, but going up and down the stairs with such heavy bags, my legs feel like they're gonna snap in half if I put any more weight on them. Neither of them help with the bags, but I'm not worried about it. I always do my friends favors. I love how that's spelled. I've known both of them for such a long time. It's funny how time just passes without you even noticing. One day I was only meeting these two for the first time. Now nearly a decade later we're here. It's only really now that I've given it any thought. I guess we humans aren't a very contemplative species. That's literally all we do. What the fuck are you talking about? It's all about the here and now, not the past or the future. I don't really plan to sit in this hotel room and waste all of my time thinking about the past either. There's plenty of time for that when I get home. Ayumi and Momoko have claimed the larger bedroom, leaving me with the tiny bedroom in the corner. They insisted that they had to share a room together and that the other bedroom wasn't suitable. I feel like they gonna touch each other. The two of them have been inseparable for as long as I can remember. I guess when you're together for that long, you get used to each other's company. What I'm really hoping for is to share a lot of memories with them on this trip. There's nothing more valuable than memories created with the people you care about most. Nothing more valuable than. They meant to say then, not that. And yes, I do have my bang energy shake. Jesus Christ. On another note, I can't help but notice how quiet it is. Are they even in their room? Hello, anyone there? I knock on the door several times. There's no response at all. Did they already leave the apartment? Why would they leave without me though? Kenny's looking in like he knows. Shh. Ayumi? Momoko? No. Are either of you there? I begin to open the door. I'm really worried that I might not find them. Well, I found them. Momoko stares back at me in horror. Lying there in nothing but her panties and bra, her eyes go wide in shock. Seiji! What on earth are you doing? She reaches for a nearby pillow and clutches it to her chest, but it has the opposite effect of what she intended. It only causes her chest to spill over at the top of it, nearly to the point of making it escape from the confines of her bra. No! Stupid perverted pillow! She tosses it at me. That pillow, it's going way too fast. I barely duck in time looking back at what the pillow hit. A massive crack in the wall shows where the pillow struck. The fact that a pillow made a mark at a wall is beyond unbelievable. But the fact that it went so fast that you could duck it, but it also hit the wall with such force. For a moment, a cold chill goes down my spine. If that had hit me, I would have died. No, I can't think about that now. Diffuse the situation, Seiji. Sorry, please forgive me. This is a horrible misunderstanding. Seiji! This is the embarrassing! Don't look at me with this perverted eye! Anime games always like to use the word perverted. It's so fucking sad. I don't think I'm gonna be able to handle it. I think I'm gonna squirt. My virtuous maiden has been taken from me. In that? How can you live with yourself knowing this, Seiji? Don't you think that's a bit dramatic? I think that only makes things worse. As she flails around trying to find something to cover herself, I hear something go snap. Oh no, please don't tell me. Her bra falls away from her chest. It seems to all happen in slow motion. The bouncing that happens in response, the gradual look of horror overtaking her face, has the sinking feeling knowing that I'm not going to be able to live to see another dawn. Her face screws up as she prepares to unleash a cry of despair. No! Don't look! Don't you dare look! Wait, I think that's my inner monologue. Pure thoughts. Momoko immediately palms chest into her hands, but it's too late. Out now! You need to get out now! With one arm, she grabs another pillow and aims it directly at my head. I'm too slow this time. It hits me with enough force to easily make someone's skull crack, but not mine. The impact sends me flying out of the room. Before I know it, my vision fades into blackness. I came to after a while with the worst headache I've ever had. Momoko is a lot stronger than she looks. She could have probably killed me if she had wanted to. I know that it looked bad, but she doesn't have to assault me over it. How long have I been out for, actually? Surely they'd be finished dressing by now. Also, cautiously, I knock on their bedroom door. A cheerful, bright voice responds. Who is it? Come on, you know who it is. No, you aren't who I think you are. The person I know would just charge in without knocking for... I'm crying. He's such a silly person, but that's what makes him so adorable. Very funny. So are you two dressed yet? Are you ready to head to the beach? Maybe. What would you prefer? Maybe you'd like me to show up only in my panties. It's not the case at all. I'm sure it isn't, silly. I just know she's pouting like she usually does, even though she's hiding behind her bedroom door. Typical. She's saying that just to pretend that he wasn't being perverted before. Momoko steps out of the room. That's smaller than what she wore before! She's already in her swimsuit, ready to head down to the beach immediately. Ayumi, are you ready too? There's no response from her. Ayumi, come on, I know you're out there. Is she hiding from me?
There's no need to be embarrassed, Ayumi. Come on, show yourself off.
Meekly, Ayumi crawls up from her hiding spot on the balcony. She's also dressed in her swimsuit. Her face couldn't be a brighter shade of red.
There she is,
It should be all ready for the beach, not all ready for the beach.
She looks cute, doesn't she?
I have to admit, when she doesn't have her nose up in the air, she can look really cute.
How do I look, Seiji? Do you like my swimsuit?
But it's not as if I care about your opinion. I'm just curious. I'm a bit taken aback when she asks me that. Normally she doesn't care what I think at all. You look cute, or did Momoko pick that? What should I do, Kenny? I feel an Ayumi. Momoko is just like, I hate that name for one, and she's just like, oh, you can't see Momoko. Aw, poor thing. But she's very bright and cheerful right now. But like, I'm not feeling her. I'm feeling Ayumi's cuteness. You look cute.
Well, do you think I'm ugly?
Is that what you're trying to say? Okay. Hold on, let me let him in.
Get it!
Get it. Alright, he's gonna play with me, okay?
Is that what you're trying to say?
I haven't even said anything yet. You look fine, really, you do. I said I think you look cute.
You really think so, Seiji?
Yes, you look good, so don't worry about it, okay?
Don't forget about me! Do I look good too?
Momoko never misses an opportunity. Yes, you too. I'm sure you're going to attract a lot of attention. Particularly though, like, we just want to attract attention from you. I love this cat too much. I could just sit here and snuggle with him for the next 30 minutes. Or the next 20-some minutes we have left of the gameplay. There might be a nice guy out here who'll notice you. Both of their faces turn extremely sour. They just look at me with contempt. What did I say? Did I do something to offend them both? Was there something that I missed here? You two, why are you making those faces? Neither of them respond. Girls, you two, hello? They just stare at me. Sorry if I said something to offend you. I have no idea what it could be though, other than the fact that I didn't involve myself in the men that would find them attractive. You think these girls are attractive? You're a man. Come on. He's like, bitch, I didn't come here for this. Momoko stops being sour and smiles at me.
Apology accepted. Come on, Ayumi, you've got to forgive him too.
I forgive you, stupid. That hardly sounded sincere to me. Oh well, Ayumi always was the grumpy one.
Now then, we're wasting time standing here. Especially you, silly. Today's not going to be a day spent in space.
What do you mean? I don't daydream when I'm at the beach. As enticing as thinking about space while listening to the ocean would be. No, I'd better not tempt myself. Momoko seems to be reading my thoughts on the matter.
There you go, your head's somewhere near the moon right now. Make sure you grab a space rock on the way back to Earth.
Asteroid.
You know what I meant, silly. Grab one big enough to keep you from drifting off the surface of our planet.
Don't worry, I wasn't planning to anyway.
Good.
We'll see about that, Mr. Daydreamer. I know that villainous scum like you always break their promises. Isn't it a bit harsh to deem me villainous scum?
Not after what you did to Momoko before. So let's not waste any more time. Bring that sunscreen and let's head to the beach.
Before I can even say anything, Momoko's already out of the room. It's just me and Ayumi standing there awkwardly.
You know, when I call you an idiot all the time, I don't really mean it. You know that, right? You're not actually dumb. I think you're pretty smart, really.
It's okay, Ayumi. I actually think I can be pretty dumb sometimes. I let out an awkward laugh. It's alright to call me out on it now and then. I know that I let my thoughts wander. Thank you, kitty. I loved your visit. It was so nice. She might not seem like it, but Ayumi is actually really nice. For whatever reason, she tries not to act like it.
Should we get going now? Please?
Sure.
You two are so slow. Hurry up already. We're gonna miss the beach if you stay in that hotel room forever.
Well, it looks like I can't afford to stand here any longer. Time to go enjoy the beach, I suppose. Ayumi is out of the door before I am. What am I doing? I'm way too high from this bang. The beach is exactly the same as I remember it. The beach. Rippling, clean water, golden sand, warm sunshine. I didn't realize it until now, but I've missed this place.
You were lying, Seiji. This place is beautiful.
Momoko can barely contain her excitement. I knew she'd fall in love with this place like I did. Even Ayumi seems to like it. Oh, she put on her shit again.
For an idiot, you certainly know some nice places.
That's about as nice as she gets, so I should be happy.
You just said she was actually a nice person, and now you're contradicting yourself.
It seems Ayumi isn't quite comfortable with stepping out in her swimsuit yet. Oh well, it looks like it's going to be a great day. Momoko made it clear that I'm not allowed to think about space while we're out here. What else am I going to do when I'm sitting on the beach, though? Maybe I could try to build a sandcastle. It's been years since then.
Seiji, come on, get into the water!
Momoko's already dived into the ocean. She looks so unbelievably happy. I'm glad that this beach is a bay. It's so much more peaceful here without any waves.
It's so warm, you should both get in right away. You aren't going to have fun sitting on the beach like that.
I'll get in shortly, just give me a moment.
Please hurry up.
I like how, you can't see Ayumi's face, but she's kind of, pissy. She doesn't seem to care that much, though. She's happily diving in and out. Ayumi seems apprehensive about following her into the water, though. She stays on the outer rims of the ocean, just letting the water touch her toes. Are you going to get in, Ayumi?
I will, just not yet.
She doesn't seem to be making any effort to get in, though. In fact, she looks kind of afraid. Why would she be afraid, though? What's wrong? Are you afraid of the water? She's slowly moving to the left.
No, what makes you think that?
Well, you said you'd go in.
I told you that I'm gonna get in later. Why are you so insistent about me going in? You aren't getting in yourself.
Because I need to put on sunscreen.
Fine then, idiot. I can't swim. There, I said it.
What? You can't swim? That actually makes a lot of sense. I've never seen her in swimming classes before. You should have just said I've never seen her swim before. Why would you want to go to the beach if she can't swim, though?
'Cause sea glass?
Am I like the only person that goes there specifically for sea glass and nothing else? If you're wondering what sea glass is, it's glass that washes up on shore, and because of the current, it kind of gets softened. So it's not like jagged glass, it's very soft, processed almost glass, and it's very nice. Pretty.
Yes, idiot. Didn't you just hear me?
If you're scared, why don't you just get in with me? I'll be there in case anything happens. She glances away from me, her face turning red. She seems rather vacant, kind of like I am when I'm daydreaming. I wonder what's on her mind. What are you thinking about, Ayumi?
Nothing. You never ask a girl what she's thinking, Seiji. She'll let you know in her own way.
Now what is that supposed to mean? Is there something I'm supposed to pick up on? Okay, so are you going to get in now?
Only if you're gonna be there too.
Don't worry, I'll be right here. Cautiously, she dabbles her toes again. Step by awkward step, she lets the water come up to her thighs.
This is kind of nice.
Isn't it? I've always loved the beach. There's no one around here no matter what time of the day it is.
Well, I prefer places without crowds. So this is just fine for me.
She actually lets a smile form on her face. It's really rare to actually see Ayumi smile, so I'm really surprised. Most of the time she's either blushing or pouting. She dives under the water before I can stop her. I'm glad that we're only in the shallows. If anything goes wrong, I'll be able to pull her back to the surface with no trouble at all. After a few seconds and a lot of flailing, she reemerges, her soaked clothes clinging to her chest. She looks kind of unhappy about the experience.
This water tastes awful.
It's seawater, of course it tastes awful. Don't tell me you swallowed some while you were down there.
Hey, I told you that I don't know how to swim, idiot.
She pouts grumpily.
Didn't you see how I was struggling there?
It's true, she was flailing around like a fish out of water. That's kind of the opposite. She's a human in water. Not that I'd be willing to tell her that, though. I tried to open my eyes to see where the bottom was, and look what happened. Oh. She said that. Sorry. Do I just go like this?
I tried to open my eyes to see where the bottom was, and look what happened. This is also the first time that I've ever been to a beach.
It's her first time at a beach, too? Has she never been interested in the ocean before? To me, the sea is almost as thrilling as space. Almost. Alright, I'm sorry. I didn't know you haven't been to a beach before. How didn't I know that about Ayumi after all this time? It's funny how you think you know people, then you realize how little you do know them. Why haven't you ever gone to the beach before, Ayumi?
I never got a chance to. You know what it's like with my parents, don't you? We never really went away from home for the holidays.
Oh, her parents. They're always busy. She spent most of her free time with Momoko, sorry. Oh shit, I got something on Steam. All three of us were always having adventures together, far away from home. Please forget I asked. We're here to have fun now, and that's the important thing.
Well, the beach is kind of nice, I guess. It would be better if I knew how to swim.
I'm guessing she didn't bring it up earlier because it was embarrassing for her. Try to have fun as best you can. Remember, I'm here if you get into trouble.
Thank you, Seiji.
Her face turns red again. I'm just going to ignore it at this point. There's no way I can work out why she does that.
Just a question. What do you do for fun in the ocean if you can't swim?
There's plenty of things you can do, like...
Hey, you two! You finally got in!
Momoko bounds over to us, passing through the waters gracefully as a mermaid would. It really is quite a sight. She's a complete natural when it comes to swimming. I'm surprised that she hasn't tried to enter any competitions at school.
What made you decide to get in, Ayumi? We both know the problem you have with water. It's fine. Seiji knows I can't swim.
Why don't I teach you then?
Teach me? You teach me how to swim?
Well, yes. I could do that if you like.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Don't you think, Ayumi?
She lets out an audible sigh. Well, I guess I could tolerate this water rat for a while. Always so haughty, Ayumi. So full of pride. I'm amazed that she ever has awkward moments at all. Well, I can't teach you in just a day.
I don't care, just as long as it's you teaching me.
Why would it matter if it's me teaching you or someone else?
It doesn't matter, idiot. Just show me how to swim.
Okay. There's no need to yell. I gave her the most basic lessons I can remember from when I was young. She picks up on them pretty quickly, but I still think it's going to take her some time to really become a strong swimmer.
I see. It's really that simple?
Well, not really. There's more to it than that. You should at least be able to not flail around like you did before.
I wasn't flailing. Don't use language that makes me sound like I'm a fish.
She doesn't look too happy now.
I want a drink. I'm over swimming.
Momoko comes bounding out of the water.
Hey, you two. I have to agree with Ayumi. She has an uncanny ability to hear when people are talking about food. Seiji, did you know anywhere we could go for drinks and snacks?
I know just the place, actually. It should be just a short walk away.
Good, I'm pretty tired at the moment.
I guess learning how to swim would be a really tiring experience for her. I'm burping so much. Come on then, I'll show you where it is.
Lead the way, Seiji!
I hope he doesn't daydream when we're walking and get us lost. She really doesn't have any faith in me, does she? It's still here after all these years. The same little shack by the sea. Well, it would do good business here, so it's really not a surprise, is it? Either way, I'm glad it's here. I wonder if they still sell the same snacks that I used to get when I was last here.
Ground control to Seiji the astronaut. Don't drift away from us. Don't drift away on us now.
Oh, sorry, I was just reminiscing about this place. If they still do their homemade ice cream.
What's going on? This sounds like a good idea, Seiji. I'm more in the mood for a drink, though.
So am I.
Where's your clothing, Ayumi?
I'm letting it dry off. Ayumi seems to be contemplating on something. So is this the legendary shack I've heard so much about from Seiji? I'm surprised she didn't call me an idiot. Her mood must be a lot better than usual. She seems to be inspecting it, looking over every tiny detail. I'm not seeing what's so amazing about it. While she doesn't look so impressed, Momoko doesn't let her spoil the mood.
No, Ayumi. I'm sure Seiji wouldn't recommend it without a reason. A cold drink is a cold drink no matter where it's from.
Exactly. I know you're both really thirsty after today. Thirsty for my dick.
It better not be too fattening. Too much sugar really ruins my figure.
You seem very worried about your figure lately.
What do you mean?
Well, you were just shy about putting on that swimsuit. You look good, Ayumi. Stop worrying. I can't talk today.
Thank you.
So, are you saying that you've been looking at me in this swimsuit? Not really, no. That would be impolite, wouldn't it? Don't girls hate it when guys stare at them that way? A heavy sigh escapes from her lips.
Just forget about it. Anyway, idiot, are you just gonna stand there or are we getting a drink?
Alright. I'm really glad Momoko was there. It looked like Ayumi was going to murder me just then. I just don't get it at all. Aren't I doing the polite thing by her? Alright, so I'm gonna pause it here and wait till the next episode. So let's see if I can save and shit. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for coming to this first episode. I know not a lot happened, but we did get a panty shot, so that's all I'm hoping for the beginning of the Sakura games. But yeah, this is more of just like a summary special, because it's the summertime and the beach and stuff like that, so I thought I would do a summer game, and I've wanted to play a Sakura game for a little while now. And I also bought Sakura Gamer, which I plan to play on my Twitch channel, which you can find the link for down below. Or if you want to just know it, it's twitch.tv/dramaqueen129yt. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and goodbye.